Hello, world. Hope everybody is doing well today. Again, I know in business they say you need to speak with your ideal client. However, our universe is a great and vast, wonderful place. We don't even know what's past Pluto. I am of the mindset that believes that there is definitely life out there besides us with the vastness of our universe, the greatness that is out there. We only know so much about our galaxy so far. So I speak to the people on planet Earth. So I say hi to the world. I know that my ideal clients are of this Earth at this time, right now. And I am not limiting myself to think. Actually, I am currently limiting myself just to this Earth until we get to see the vastness of beyond. Besides just being able to look at the great sky and see different stories, see different pictures that NASA and the other space programs actually put out there to show us the greatness of our Earth. Today is Wednesday. It's Wisdom Wednesday. So I've got a little bit that I wanted to touch on. Got a little bit going through my mind this morning. Lots of new things, as I've been saying, coming up in my life. And I'm excited to see what happens. Still kind of in that, well, what's going to happen sort of space. And listening to the different things that I listen to for the astrology forecasts. Today I have written down that today's basically going to be a very, very deep day. I write very small when I write in here. So today is a good day to get clear on what it's all for. Get to the root of the foundation of problems and projects and seek deeper understanding, which is, even before I read this, I did read it a little bit last night and such, but even before I read it this morning, I was already kind of thinking and expanding my ideas of things on what my comes next is. I've had an idea and a vision in my head as to what I'd like to see, but this morning I started thinking about something else, and it was kind of like, well, what if I brought in somebody else and kind of opened up the greater picture for things? Got me thinking in a whole new direction. I'm also listening to the let's see if I can kind of get it on there. Joyce Meyer's 100 Ways to Simplify Your Life. I've been listening to that in the mornings as I've been getting ready. I am going to listen to it again and take some notes because I have found some very, very valuable information in there so far. And one of the things that I was just talking about was, well, one of them was having a false sense of responsibility. And while I didn't want to believe that, I think that going back to my youth and some of the things that I felt like I needed to be responsible for in my flight, is that the right way of saying it? And then giving up control. Ideal of things. I've been living in survivor mode my whole life, as most of us all have been. I think that we are in a shifting change where we're going to find out that what we have been surviving for has been unnecessary. It's going to be on a global level that we're kind of going into that. We're starting to see it little bit by little bit. It's not quite fully there yet, but it's definitely one of those things that most of us that are on this planet so far have been in survival mode for our whole lives. And it's a different kind of survival mode than was, say, back in the day before we had the shelters that we have, before we were in the cash cow pocket as we are today. And that's the big part of the survival part today, is the cash cow part of it. So I think we will be coming to a time where we'll find out that that's a little bit less than what we were thinking it was. And on my Wisdom Wednesday post that I've got for my JLS life coachings, I've got an Ernest Holmes quote from Creative Mind and Success, which is a book that I've kind of gone back to. You'll see I have some notes here as well that I keep kind of covered with. And the quote that I put on there today is, our limitation is our only unbelief. Life can give us a big thing or a little thing. So I thought that was quite fitting with everything that I'm actually kind of got going through my mind this morning. And with the changes that are going to be coming up in the world that are being made. So I did want to kind of come on here and share that with you. And then as I was going through my little tabs and such, I realized that a lot of them still were based onto that. And this kind of goes into the survival mode, our negative stinking thinking in some ways. Put every negative thought out of our mind once and for all. Declare your freedom. Know that no matter what others may say, think, or do, you are a success now, and nothing can hinder you from accepting your good. All the power of this universe is with you. Feel it, know it, and then act as if it were true. This mental attitude alone will draw people and things to you. And see, that just kind of goes right over everything that I just said. Our universe is vast and great. We don't even know what else is out there yet. We're going to be finding out more and more. We know it's a beautiful sky that we can look up to when we can see certain areas in a clear day. If you can't see it in a clear day, get those pictures from NASA and the other places. But the only thing that limits us is ourselves in so many ways. And we are coming into that change where we will get that sense of more of the freedom that I just spoke about on here as well. So that we are getting past our negative thinking and our stinking thinking and such like that. And we're going to go into this whole whatever's next and find a new survival mode than what we're in currently. So I hope everybody has a fabulous day. I am going to be getting over to the park and doing my yoga today. So you have a fabulous day.